Thymus therapies really have a long history. The modern history starts maybe 100 years ago with Professor Nihans, who was a Swiss professor. He specialized in glandular transplantation and was experimenting with using animal glands to help humans. So originally he would extract glands from animals, basically grind them up and implant them into humans. So there's a story about Dr. Nihans. Maybe it's a cat in the microwave story, I don't know, but it's the story we tell about Dr. Nihans, is that his colleague was doing surgery on a woman and accidentally damaged the parathyroid gland. Now the parathyroid is a part on the side of our thyroid gland that controls our calcium levels. So because this was damaged, the woman was going into shock and having different problems. So he called Professor Nihans asking for glandular transplantation. So Professor Nihans took the parathyroid gland of a calf, he ground it up and just basically injected the extract into the woman, thinking that the hormones contained in that would kind of tide her over in that situation. But in fact, the woman got better and she completely recovered and needed no further intervention. So that was really the start of glandular therapies, or fresh cell therapies as they were called back then. So as we can imagine, there are some complications and dangers involved with grinding up animal organs and injecting them into humans. But these were things that Dr. Nihans researched and he found solutions for them, and this was the birth of modern thymus therapy. A little later, Dr. Sandberg came onto the scene. He was a Swedish man and he was very interested in glandular therapies and especially thymus therapy. So he developed a way of making a thymus extract. So he would take the thymus gland and grind it up and do certain steps to it in the laboratory to make an extract of the thymus gland. And this substance he called THX. Dr. Sandberg treated many patients. He specialized in cancer therapies, so a large part of his patient pool were cancer patients. But in his career, he saw over 80,000 patients and treated them with his THX thymus extract. And his results were phenomenal. And all of this we have documented. So we have so many case studies, so many documented cases of the use of thymus extracts and the success that Dr. Sandberg was having. THX has basically remained unchanged since the 1930s. And it's been used by many therapists, many clinics, especially in Germany, Austria, Switzerland. So the German-speaking areas of Europe are very familiar with these therapies. In fact, there are whole clinics that just specialize in the use of these cell extracts, and people travel from all over the world to see them.